Amiga. First of all, I'm so sorry that I'm really late to the party with this after show. We had to evacuate because of Hurricane Ian, so we've been in Miami for the last week. It's been insane. We finally got back home yesterday, so I'm back to work. I need to talk about this episode of the Kardashians. If you watched the last episode of the Kardashians, they're going back in time. This is what I think happened. I think that Khloe was like, look, I don't want this to be the entire season about me and my drama. Let's make it the first episode, get it done and over with. Let everybody know where we are, and then just go back in time to the current date, which is February 2nd, 2022, when Kylie had her baby. Ooh. So it's going to be a little weird seeing that because Khloe goes the entire second season without talking about Tristian. Well, the drama doesn't end there. So Khloe goes to Kim's house talking about Tristian, and she reveals that Tristian actually proposed to her. They were engaged when this entire thing went down. They were engaged when Khloe found out that Tristian was having another baby with another woman. What did I say in the last after show? Like, he made a list of the most horrible things you can do to someone that you claim to love, and he's just checking them off the list. He proposed a second time. Okay, so let me just backtrack. He proposed to her. She said no. And on the show, she basically goes into why she said no. She just wants to be excited, and she's not really excited about it because she's not really sure, obviously. So they're doing good. He's going through the steps. He's going to therapy. They're communicating. They're co-parenting. Amazing. They're best friends again. He proposes again. She says yes. Months later, they go through the embryo transfer and have a surrogacy pregnancy. And then days later is when Khloe finds out about Marley and the new baby. This episode is not as emotional as the first one, but you know, Khloe does share some feelings and emotions about Tristian and how she has to train herself to unlove someone. Like, even though someone did you dirty, like, you just don't fall out of love with them automatically. You know, you got to kind of train your brain to fall out of love with them and tell yourself, like, this person's not here anymore, at least in the way that they used to be. And that could be kind of confusing for you, you know, especially with them expecting a new baby, them already having True. So even though she would want him out of her life entirely, it's not even something that's possible. So she kind of has to find that middle ground. Also, what is your take on Kylie and Kendall being concerned for Khloe that she's getting way too skinny? Please share your thoughts down in the comments because I feel like I need more perspective on this. Obviously, I don't think that Kendall and Kylie came from like a jealous or malicious way. Everyone is concerned for her, of course, because of what she's going through. In my opinion, with what I think and how I feel, I think it really sucks for Khloe. Khloe has always been known as the different one, the one that doesn't look like the rest of her sisters. She was bullied on her body image for so many years, up to where like she even came out with a show called Revenge Body. Everybody knows that Khloe has struggled with her body image. And now that she's skinny, now she's way too skinny, it's like she cannot catch a break. I think Khloe looks beautiful. The way that Khloe's taking it, like, she's happy about it. She's like, thank you, oh my god. I mean, she doesn't say thank you, but she's just like, oh my god, really? Like, the model thinks I'm skinny? I think that if Khloe's happy, she's happy. Okay, so now we're backtracking and the episode starts with Kylie is in labor. She's gonna have her baby. Like, it's been so long, I almost forget she even had a baby number 2. Anyway, have you guys seen that viral TikTok? I think it was from this girl named Jules. She thinks that she cracked the code on Kylie's baby's name. Long story short, she thinks the baby's name is Tristian, kind of like Christian, maybe pronounced Christian, but like spelled like Chris, like Kris Jenner, but like Tristian. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I really think that she's sticking to S names because she's a K and her mom stuck to K names. I don't think she would leave Stormi out like that. Like, I just don't think so. Okay, let's talk about Kourtney. In this episode, Kourtney is planning her wedding, and for some reason, I don't know about you guys, but I was really not feeling the chemistry between Kourtney and the wedding planner. The wedding planner was like, oh, you're gonna be really stressed, and Kourtney's like, why would I be stressed? Like, does she know Kourtney? Kourtney is stress-free. No effort necessary. And it's kind of like Kourtney hired her so she would be stress-free. Like, This is the girl that has to carry all the stress, not Kourtney. Am I right? Did I read into that wrong? Because I was like, if that was my wedding, if my wedding planner would tell me that, I would be a little concerned. Like, are we clicking? Are we like right here with each other? Anyway, I cannot wait for the wedding episode in Portofino, Italy. It was beautiful. We saw glimpses and pictures, but I'm sure that they left the vast majority for the show. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it. She also shared that when they got legally married, the only people that were in the chapel were the 6 kids. And I thought that was so beautiful. Like that just shows how much she values family and her kids, and just that unity I think was beautiful. Like not even her mom was there, just her kids. Oh my God. And her PDA, her and Travis's PDA, I love their relationship, and I do believe that they cannot help themselves, but oh my God, it's a lot. Also, I don't think that Kourtney's pregnant. So remember, we're kind of still in like the February-March time frame, according to my timeline. Kourtney talks about it in this last episode, how her and Travis are doing the final egg retrieval, and this egg has made it to the embryo stage. But I don't think she's pregnant because if you can remember back in April of this year, which would be after the embryo, her and Travis were seen in Las Vegas getting fake married with a fake Elvis, and Kourtney was so drunk. So if she's not going through the surrogacy route, she's definitely not pregnant. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts. I'm so eager to hear them. And then she's talking about how she was doing the dishes completely naked. Like she's just so open about her relationship and her life now. Like moments like that just take me back to when she was like dating Eunice and like dating privately. She didn't want even cameras around her house. She didn't want to film. Like she was so unhappy, and you can tell she was just in such a toxic space. She was so private about everything, and now that she like is very confident in her relationship, she loves Travis and she loves the bond that they've created. Like she's just so open about it. I don't know about you guys, but I probably would never wash the dishes naked. But honestly, I have a very I can be really insecure, and I have very bad body image. I hate my body every single day. I go in on myself a lot, and then like after I get out of that dark space, I'm like, damn, like why did I just go in on her like that? Speaking of positive body image, I love the things that Kylie said in this episode. She opens up a little bit about her postpartum journey and kind of just comparing it to the first time that she was pregnant. Like after she had her second baby, she didn't have so much pressure to bounce back because now she knows her body. During her first pregnancy, she was just so eager to just get back and like look great again, and she just had all of this like pressure to just go back to who she was. We saw a lot more of Kendall this episode, which is refreshing because I feel like we never really see much of her. Kendall dyed her hair red to walk in the Prada fashion show. What do you guys think about Kendall's red hair? Do we love it? Is it too much of a change? Do we just love the classic black? I don't know yet. I feel like I need opinions. Let me know. Kendall and Kim are both going to Milan for the Prada fashion show, and they're flying Kim Air. I thought it was so funny how Kim was concerned about her cashmere seats on her private jet on Kim Air because Kendall wanted to get a spray tan before the flight, and Kim was like, you know I have cashmere seats, right? Like you can't get a spray tan. Kris Jenner also gets into the Black China lawsuit. So Black China is suing Khloe, Kim, Kylie, and Kris for defamation of character and interference of contract. I'm so excited to see how it played out on their perspective behind the scenes. Spoiler alert, Black China loses a trial. So yeah, I can't wait for episode 3. Only 6 more days. I am behind on a lot of my shows due to, life tragedies and Hurricane Ian. It was a devastating loss for Florida. My heart goes out to everybody that was affected by the hurricane. So I need to catch up on Jersey Shore because a lot happened in that episode. I need to catch up on The Handmaid's Tale. I'm watching The Handmaid's Tale. What also premiered? Oh, Bachelor in Paradise premiered, and it's not really something that I watch, but I know like half the cast because I saw like the last 3 bachelorettes and bachelors, so I know everybody. It's gonna be so much drama. I don't know if I'm ever gonna catch up, but with the Kardashians, I will always be up to date. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I'll see you down in the comments. Bye.